in to WQNL 1070 AM, your home for live coverage of the Colonel City Council and Rectus Raiders football.
Oh my God! Look at all these people. Look at how many people we have today. This is amazing.
It's 9.
You know why? You know why we have so many?
Why?
Because I did an ad buy the other day, so there's been we've had advertisements going out on the air, and it's bringing more people in. You know?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Of course, I do it because I love the community.
Well, I do too. I made a poster and I put it in my yard. That's also an ad.
It's like a cheaper version of an ad.
Oh, well, I don't know how much the other ad cost. Mine cost approximately $1.87, but I had the glitter sticks already. So was yours more than that?
What was the $1.87 towards if you already had...
The poster board.
Who's your poster board guy? That's insanely high.
Well, I also had to buy 2 coat hangers to stretch them out, wire ones, stretch them out, stick them in the ground, and then I had to tape it to the poster board that says, "Come see me at the Train Museum, Love Beverly."
Huh.
So I thought it was a good deal, but maybe you're right. Maybe
I think you got ripped off, yeah.
Okay, well, next time.
And speaking of ripped off...
excuse me. I didn't get to talk about my advertising.
Oh, okay, sorry. Did you do an advertisement?
I've been doing subversive advertising.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I do it in a sneaky way. So I've been going to church into the prayer circle, and I have everyone pray for both of you and to make you make the right decisions and that you follow a path of righteousness.
That's really
and
nice.
And then I ask them to come and look at you in person and stare with the glory beams of God.
Oh, Ivy, that is so sweet. Oh, so we are all doing really good advertising for the community.
I mean, mine obviously was a little bit more effective, I think.
Yours cost money, though.
Yeah, but it's going to make me money because everyone that shows up here gets 7% off of their next pool.
Oh, they
Even
must
me?
deteriorate very fast.
Yeah, you go through them. Above ground pools are not meant to last. They're seasonal at best, but I will get you a subscription plan.
What would a winter pool be like?
It's just a block of ice wrapped in a tarp. There's nothing special about it.
Oh, wow.
But since my last segue got bombed, speaking of blocks of ice wrapped in a tarp, Vivian told me she could not be here today because she's on that Arctic expedition.
Yeah, she's going to, what's it called? March with the Penguins.
She is marching with the penguins.
Technically, penguins are Antarctic. They are on the southern end of the world.
No, they bring them with them, though.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
We're trying to. They're because all the animals up there are dying off because the Earth's getting warmer for some reason, and so they're trying to repopulate it with animals that are cool with a little bit of sunshine.
Well, putting an invasive species in a totally different biome sounds dangerous.
They're not invasive. They're the ones from the Georgia Aquarium. They took those penguins, and they're very kind and they're very respectful penguins, and I think they're going to like meeting Santa Claus, and that's the only person who I know personally in Antarctica. Or no, where is she again?
Who?
Where's Vivian?
Oh, okay, I was confused. Vivian's in the Arctic.
And that's the North Pole?
The North Pole, yeah.
And they took the penguins from the aquarium with her to the North Pole to leave them there for their new house?
Yes.
And Santa's also there with the elves.
Supposedly.
That's the rumor.
Okay, well, it's very scientific and complicated, clearly.
Yes, and so she's up there. She's not going to make it in today. I told her that's fine. I'll give you as much time off as you need.
Good.
Oh, that is
Thank
so
you,
sweet.
Boomer. Yes.
And I froze her paychecks, obviously, because if she's not going to be here, we're not going to pay her.
Well, no, because the paychecks are down here in Georgia, and she's the one in the frozen part, so the paychecks wouldn't be frozen here. Mine's still papery.
Okay. You get paper paychecks?
Well, no, because I actually don't get a paycheck, but I ask that they print out a piece of paper that tells me that I'm loved, and I consider that my paycheck.
Oh, you don't need a piece of paper for that.
That's true, Ivy. You're right. I'm being very silly and asking for it, but I like to put something in the scrapbook.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to move on to old business here. I had one thing I needed to bring up today.
Okay.
Just a quick one. If anybody wants to go first, they're more than welcome to.
No, you've already hijacked this topic. Why don't you just go ahead?
All right. Well, okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to eliminate all of the traffic lights in town in favor just people with signs that say stop and go, stuff like that.
Oh, cute.
That sounds like it's going to be a lot of labor that we're going to have to pay for.
Yes, that's my point.
Okay.
I'm bringing jobs. I'm bringing jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes when they do car races, the ladies wave the flags?
I had never thought of that, but we should get ladies that wave flags.
I think that would be really cool, and the checkered flags, and maybe it's always a race every time you're driving around town.
When I drive, it is, yeah.
Me too, and I drive creative.
Well, okay, good. All in favor of scantily clad.
No, we need to have some discussion about the ramifications of this. Number one, it's going to cost a lot of money, and I don't want to spend any. Number two, to only hire ladies to wave flags, that is a sexist decree, and we cannot have that. We need to have some men out there as well.
Okay.
If we even do this.
Men can apply, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's welcome
Yeah.
to wave the flags. You just have to stand with your legs together and squeeze them and put your arms in the air and then wiggle them fast.
It's a lot of jumping up and down and saying, go, go, go.
Exactly. But that we do not discriminate. Anybody is welcome. If you are of age to work, we can't have babies doing it.
Oh, 100% they got to be over 18.
Yes.
Well, over 18.
Absolutely.
Is there a specific reason why you would like them to be over 18?
As a city employee, it's a minimum age requirement.
Oh, okay.
And also, I mean, let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Please
Yeah.
be honest.
I think we're... so all in favor...
No!
Yay.
No.
I'm so excited.
Okay,
money.
good.
Well,
Let's
Ivy,
hire,
we're going to sell so there's all these traffic lights in town, and what we can do is take them off their big sticks and sell them for probably like $1 billion.
That's a fantastic
they're probably
idea.
worth like many, many, many dollars. And then once you've sold them, then we spend that money on the flags and the ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folks who choose to guide our people safely.
As long as they're sexy, I do not care who they are.
You know what? I would like to say everyone in this town is sexy.
I would love to say that.
I would
It's
love
true.
to say it too, but it's not true.
Oh,
It is true. I stated a fact. But that will be one of the criterias, I guess, of the interviews. But we'll worry about that once we've said yes for sure to selling all the streetlights.
okay. All in favor of everything that we just talked about?
Yes,
Absolutely
I
not.
love it.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That passes, oh man, almost unanimously.
It was almost
There is
unanimous.
no such thing as almost unanimous.
Yes, it is. 2 out of 3 is
Yeah.
better than 1 out of 3 or 0 out of 3 is. But that would have been unanimous opposite.
No,
Yeah.
unanimous is a state that everyone is in agreement.
Georgia
No,
is a
Can't be
state.
That's
almost
right,
unanimous.
Georgia. New York is also a state.
New York is a state.
North Carolina's one. You might not know this, but Alaska and Hawaii have recently become
I
states.
do know that.
Oh, well, we're very
Seward's
smart,
Folly.
Ivy.
Yeah.
Regardless,
You know what's not a
your
state?
language and your diction is wrong.
The District of Columbia, surprisingly, that's Washington, D.C. That's
And-
what they call it. And it's not a state. But isn't that crazy? Did you know that?
I did know that. That and Puerto Rico should both be states.
Oh, well, if they want to. I think it's up to them to choose if they
Actually,
want to be.
technically, no. Puerto Rico has voted to become a state on multiple occasions. However, the U.S. Congress has decided not to let them be a state because they don't want to disturb the power of the political parties in this
This
nation.
is boring.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Well, there's a phrase that they had at a tea party one time called "no taxes without being a state" or something, and that's what the DC people say. And they love tea parties in DC because they are very fancy. And I bet you those people have really beautiful china patterns because they're very fancy
China.
people.
It took me a minute to
Patterns
figure out
on
what
the
you were
china.
talking about with that one, honestly. There was a minute where I was just very confused, but I
now
got
you
it.
understand.
Oh, I
yeah,
got it, yeah.
because you know about government history, just
Thank
like
you.
us,
I do
because
know.
we're very well versed at government.
And I
Obviously,
don't.
I mean,
you do too. I pointed at both of
Oh,
y'all.
okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I was
It's
blinded by my
hard.
rage.
No, we're very, very smart about the government here. So, anyway, yay! I can't wait to have such beautiful people standing in the middle of the roads waving flags at me and just waving at me if they
just
want to
waving
just
in
wave.
general, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll go ahead as a public service. I'll do the interviews. I'll interview everybody.
Oh, Oh, nice. Thank you, Boomer. That takes a load off of me.
Just one-on-one, me and the interviewees.
I'm going to take a load out of him, too.
Oh, come on, man. This is live on the radio.
I heard the implication.
I didn't hear any implications.
Thank you, Bev. I appreciate that you have trust in me.
I have the most trust in you.
More so than anybody else?
Well, you're my chairman.
That's what I'm saying.
And you have to respect the chairman.
You hear that, Ivy?
Agree to disagree.
Okay. Well, okay, good. Does anybody else have anything else they need to bring up?
Well, I did earlier when we were talking about Vivian. I wanted to make sure she took her coat, but that, I guess, had passed.
That's new business, though.
Okay. Well, then I'm sorry. Well, let's just all hope and pray that she took her jacket with her because she can be forgetful, and I think it's going to be cold.
What gave you that impression?
Because the penguins are going there, and it's called the Arctic, and it's the North Pole.
Well, actually, it's hit like 70 degrees in the Arctic like multiple times this year.
Fahrenheit or the other one?
Would hope it's Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Okay, I hope so too, because that's the only one I know.
Yeah, the other one means that it's literally boiling, I believe.
Technically, no. 100 degrees Celsius is boiling
right.
at sea level.
You're right, at sea level.
Okay, well, I don't know. All I know is she better have taken a coat. Because I went to the movies with her once, and she didn't bring a jacket, and she complained the entire time
What did
about
you
how
see?
cold she was. We saw this great little film about the Ninja Turtle boys. And they're fighting little turtle twins. Well, not twins, quadruplets. And it's really charming, and it was great, but I couldn't focus because she kept saying, "Beverly, I'm cold," and I said, "God, you got to bring a jacket."
That's why I don't go to movies with Vivian, to be honest.
Well, if you do, bring an extra jacket in your pocketbook so that she can stay warm. They keep it cold at the movies.
I only watch films.
Well, they have films at the place. It's called cinemas at the film.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for educating me.
Ivy's never been because it's in a barn, and he won't go into barns. That's what he told me.
No. I have stables.
Yeah. I mean,
that's just a barn with extra doors.
It's a barn with concrete floors. That's the difference.
Oh, I see.
And which
Yeah.
is hard on the animals. It's hard on their little footsies.
Oh, no. We have that padding underneath, so every time it just lowers and raises a little bit, and it's good on their knees and it's good on their hoofs.
Wait, it's a horse trampoline?
I did not say
Oh,
that.
my
It's a
but
horse
gosh.
trampoline
sure.
with a layer of concrete on top of it, so it's definitely comfortable.
Because you said it goes up and down. That's a trampoline. I would kill to be a horse if I could live on a trampoline.
It could also be an elevator, like a horse elevator. Is it a horse
that's
elevator?
right. That's
we call them
smart.
dumbwaiters.
Oof.
Okay, well, that's hurtful.
That's messed up.
How?
That is
If I was
messed
a horse,
up.
I would
Oh,
want to live
God.
on a trampoline and not be called a dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I was a waitress very briefly in my life, and I was not good at it. So people probably definitely have called me dumb waitress, which
Yeah.
isn't nice.
It's
very
not. It's
no,
not.
it's really disrespectful. Actually, now I think of it, I'm very sorry.
Where were you a waitress? We call them servers nowadays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where were you a server?
Well, so my first husband, Tim, did vending machines. Well, no, that's wrong. Bill did vending machines, but Tim loved vending machines. So that's how I got to know Bill, because I was a vending machine server. Waitress is what we were called.
Wait, what the hell is a vending machine waitress?
So what you do is so I would come to you and I would say, "Boomer, excuse me, sir, what can I get you?" And you would say, like, we would hang out at places like the DMV or, places where the vending machines are very popular, and you would be waiting, and I'd say, "Sir, what can I get you?" And if you said a Snickers bar.
I would never order a Snickers
Okay,
bar.
well, tell me an example.
Well, what do you have?
We've got the wafer cookies. We've
No.
got M&Ms. We've
No.
got peanut M&Ms.
No.
We've got 4 different types of stick bubble gum.
Which kinds?
We have the yellow one, double mint.
No, thank you.
We've got a spearmint
No,
kind.
thank you. I'm good.
And then we have this. It's discontinued now, but it was called Bubble Girls.
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay, and then we've got pretzels.
I don't really like gum.
I've got a great idea what this vending machine's going through at the moment, so no
Okay.
need to list
Okay,
anything.
Will you
so
get
what
to
would
the more
you-
savory snacks for me?
There is an apple pie, but it's not warm.
That's not
It's-
savory. That's the opposite of savory.
If it was salted caramel, maybe.
Well, it says pie.
I don't think that's
Pies
true.
are savory.
Are they?
I think so.
We're not in
It's got
England.
bread around it. Bread is savory.
That's
it's
true.
like a
Bread is-
breading. But
Just,
I
I'll
said
have
the
sun
pretzels.
chips. I'll have the Harvest Cheddar sun
Well,
chips.
those don't exist yet because in the year that I'm doing this, sun chips weren't around. Would you like?
Sweet and spicy Doritos, please.
Okay, I don't think we have that either. But anyway, let me do an imagination exercise. Pretend
Okay.
I have Doritos.
I'm going to imagine I'm anywhere else.
Okay, well, that's fair. That's one of the options that you have as a person. And so I then go to the vending machine and I put in my own change that I carry with me in my waitress apron. And I put each quarter in until I get to the amount of the Doritos. And then I push the button and it comes out. And then my change comes out. And I come to you and I say, Mr. Boomer, here's your Doritos if they existed, but they didn't. And then
What year was this?
This was, I think, 1970. Okay, so Bill and I got married the same year that Tim died, which was 77. So I was probably doing the waitressing in 75.
They had Doritos in 70. Can you check again?
They only had taco flavored.
Oh, that's
Well,
true.
Bill passed away, so we don't have the vending machine business anymore.
Okay, so you basically just bought people vending machine items.
No, they paid me back with Tim said it was with interest, but it was actually a tip, I think. But he asked for all of it back because he, of course, needed the interest. But basically, this is a way of me telling you that dumbwaiters hurtful words, and I know from experience.
All right. Well, I think that cleared up a lot of stuff for me. Ivy, anything else you need to talk about before we take a quick break?
No. I'm spent.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Why don't we step outside, Bev, and we can go over and see if there's anything else I might like in there.
I'm not a vending machine waitress anymore. You got to push your own buttons and put your own quarters in.
Bev,
Will you
that's
at least
really
work
rude.
the elevator for me?
No, y'all. I do so much for y'all, and these.
That is so rude.
Okay,
so
well,
rude.
I apologize, but I don't. My new profession is council lady, and so I want to make it very clear that I'm no longer a vending machine waitress.
Okay. We'll talk about that outside real quick.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
WQNL 1070 AM.
That's right, it's the Colonel Georgia City Council presented by Boomer's Pools. Stop by today to see city government in action with Bev, Ivy, and everyone's favorite Ashley Boomer Schatz. Come see how the sausage gets made and get 15% off your next chlorine purchase at Boomer's Pools. Presented by Boomer's Pools.
Yeah, and then maybe just throw in another Boomer's Pools at the end there, just to make sure everybody knows I paid for it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, Bev, thank you so much for running across the street and getting my stuff out of the vending machine for me. I know you said you don't do it, but you're just so good at it.
I did it as a government official, as part of my duties to support you as my chairman, not because I'm a vending machine waitress.
Well, and I tipped you accordingly.
Oh, that was a tip. I thought it was interest.
It's interesting that you
No
thought
one's
that it
expressing
wasn't a
interest
tip.
in
No,
you.
He ruined my joke. He stepped on it.
Oh, well, I didn't get it.
He was mean when I was trying to be nice.
Oh, well, that's kind of y'all's thing, like sweet and spicy Doritos.
I have a
guess.
thing.
Oh, we are sweet and spicy Doritos, me and you together.
No, I'm Cool Ranch and you're
Sweet.
plain.
They don't even make plain Doritos.
You can get
cheese.
them.
That's
People in my position can get dust-free Doritos.
That's disgusting.
They make chew-free Doritos now.
just paste.
Well, I don't know what it
polenta?
is, but you don't make a chew sound. That's what, or crunch is what it's called. No more crunch.
Okay, well, I don't want to hear any more about
Okay,
that.
I won't tell you, but I'm very smart.
All right, is there anyone here? We could shut this down early. We could run to O'Barkey's unless there's
No,
somebody
we've got
here.
all these folks here. We've got all these people here who came for advertising.
I doubt that anybody has anything they want to say.
Hey, I got something right here.
Oh,
Hey, Jeremy Irons, you know me from Simmons Dealership. I sold you Subarus. If you need a Subaru, you come to me because I got a Baru for you. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard it. A Baru?
Yeah,
I love
Subaru. So it's like a U for Subaru.
That's fantastic.
Oh, well, I've never
Subaru
thought
as
that.
Nibiru.
Subarus are for you, Subarus.
Did you come up with that on your own, or is that marketing?
I did. That's marketing right here.
Oh my God, I love
Gosh,
that.
Jeremy, you are one of the most talented business people in this town.
Stop it.
One
stop
of,
it.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, but I've come here on serious business.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
The
Well, I'll buy a Subaru. Is that what you need?
Well, yes, and my neighbors are trying to destroy my marriage.
Oh, gosh darn. Absolutely. Oh,
Okay, wait. Before we go on,
yeah.
do you have it coming?
No, I don't
Okay,
have it.
I
coming.
just
I'm
wanna
a
make sure.
wonderful
What
husband.
kind of question is that?
I wanted to make sure, because if he had it coming, we could be like, well, you have it coming, and then we can go to O'Barkey's.
I don't think
I'm
that's
looking
how
for the easy
marriage
way out.
destroying
No, not at
works.
all.
Okay,
Not at all.
okay.
Listen, here's
That's
the
a
thing.
fair question.
I do nice things for my wife, right? And I got a great idea for this wonderful gift that I want to give her. And my neighbors are just like, no, you can't give her a gift to show your love. And I'm like, hey, that's my wife.
Yeah, that's wrong by the government. It is
Thank
wrong
you.
to not give your wife anything that she wants.
Thank you.
And we
Okay.
all have different love languages we speak.
do.
Yeah, my love language is definitely different than Ivy's. So what did you want to...
What is that supposed
It
to?
just means that we like different things.
Okay.
What? Tell me about this gift and why your neighbors would even care.
It's a beautiful gesture. I took some boudoir pictures, a little sexy, gonna, spice it up a little bit.
Wait,
Love it.
you have to tell me a little bit more about that word, boudoir.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nude photograph.
Not nude, it's tastefully sexy.
Oh,
so it's like
wow.
a bearskin rug and a fireplace.
Oh,
and
nice.
me in a robe I can't afford. Just like
Wow.
nice.
Do you have copies of that we can see?
Oh, I've got tons of them. But
Okay.
here in this, thank you for asking, because this is the problem, because you get it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. I took
Yeah.
some sexy photos. I wanted for my wife. I wanted to do it in a big way. So I'm like, hey, go to city council, get my house rezoned for billboards. Put it up on
Brilliant.
the one above my house. Boom. She rides up, sees my beautiful, tastefully sexy body on the billboard in front. She's getting hot all the way to the house. By the time she hits the house, boom, we're doing it.
Okay.
so romantic.
That
This
is romantic.
the most
Romantic.
beautiful thing I think I have ever heard. So
Absolutely.
yes, so absolutely, we will run your neighbors out of town if they are causing a problem.
We can't run the neighbors out of town. Okay.
Why not?
What?
Because they have it sucked. Oh, I hate it so much, but they have rights too. So here's the deal,
Okay.
though. Can I see them?
Oh, yes.
Do you have them with you?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
absolutely. Let me. What do you call it? Dropbox them.
Oh, yeah, Dropbox 'em.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Our AirDrop. I'll AirDrop it to your phone.
Okay, I got to figure out how to. Just a Bluetooth thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Could you
settings.
get it, Boomer? Please send them to Braden and say
Bluetooth.
print a copy for
On.
each person. There are 9 in the
No,
audience.
you don't need to print one for me, okay? I do not need that sort of simple picture
I'll
in
email
my
it to
eyes.
you.
You got these monitors up here. Here, let me
Oh,
just
yeah, there you
Dropbox
go.
it to the monitors. Everybody can see. It's on a slideshow.
Oh.
Look at that.
That
How
is
did you do
fantastic.
that, Jeremy? You are a remarkable human.
Okay, I got
He just
another
made a
question.
printout on the wall.
Do you need a job? Because our IT guy was recently found, let's say, not working here anymore.
Stop.
He's not working here.
Guilty of stalking. Let's
It's
just
fine,
put it
okay.
out there. It's public record.
He was guilty of doing things. I haven't been able to figure out how to get these monitors working.
Well, let me tell you, half of car salesmanship is airdrops. It's all airdrop. People don't realize that's the key to selling a car. You just got to know how to airdrop stuff onto people's phones.
And that's how you turned the TV on.
That's how I turn the TV on.
My God.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
That is sexy as hell.
Thank you.
I will say, Jeremy, you are a hunk.
I am like mostly a straight guy, but I'm telling you, that's doing it
Can
for
I tell
me.
you Can I tell you the secret?
Oh, of course.
Let me tell you, lotion, lots of lotion, everywhere. The bear rug, all lotioned. That's why it's so slick. It's a bear rug, but it looks slick.
I was wondering why everything looked so wet in that photograph.
Yeah.
It's all just way too much lotion.
That's
You
amazing.
use baby oil. Sometimes I like to use baby oil, but I learned that they get that from squeezing babies.
Oh, see, yeah, that's why I don't do. That's why I just do straight lotion.
Just lotion. No
Just
babies
lotion.
were harmed in the making of this
That's
bearskin
absolutely-
rug.
I use lotion.
Okay, well, have you ever sat on a rug like this, Ivy? I've never seen you look hunky like this.
No,
I've
those
never seen
synthetic
you look
fibers
hunky.
are too coarse for my skin.
It's
That's not synthetic. That was alive at some point. You can tell. Look at its eyes. It still wants to be alive. That's
it's
how alive
eyes
it
that
used
they
to be.
kept on there after they taxidermied it.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Look. Here, wait. Let me.
got a whole
Can you
little
zoom
head.
in for me? On the
Let me
eyes?
zoom in.
Let's see. Yeah. No,
Yeah, let's
not on
face
the
it.
butt. Not on the butt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
no.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Look at
There you go.
that.
Look. Okay. There you go. So
Yeah.
now look at the eyes, Ivy. Look at them.
They're marbles.
Oh. They're real loving eyes. They are
Oh.
saying,
Those are
come
real.
hither, indoors, and a love-making suggestion.
Yes. I would make love to that bear. That's how real that bear is.
Wow. Okay. I'm in a den of sin with all of you, and I don't even know how I'm going to get out of this with my soul intact.
Can I just tell you, the photographer, that was their instructions.
Yeah?
Make love to the bear.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And so that's
really?
why it looks so sexy, because I'm
You're
doing it with
you're
that bear.
doing
Oh,
it
who
with
wants to have sex with a
Wow.
bear?
You know, in the acting world, they call that, what do they call
acting,
it?
I think, technically speaking.
Method acting.
Method,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
I Meisnered that bear. I Meisnered that bear.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you look amazing.
Well, thank you.
I
Thank
think
you.
if we can't put this big on your house, we could put it in a bunch of other billboards. But that
Yeah,
won't, I
that's
guess.
no, but that's the thing. It's got to be in my front yard, taking up all of my square footage, and just so everyone
That's a
can
lot of
see.
square footage.
It's a lot of square footage.
Okay, so we're going to have a couple of issues here. Okay. So we did give away the air rights above everybody's house to a young, might have been Jesus, may have been the devil. His name was Ed Vance. He definitely owns everything above our houses.
Okay.
But he would love this picture.
He might love this picture. We'd have to check with him, but just in case he doesn't, I don't know if we can zone you to put something above your house.
Oh, so you all hate my marriage too? That's because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you hate my marriage.
No, we just don't like the method that you're going to be displaying your naked body around. What I think
I never said
we
that.
need creative solutions.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I
They
think you
get
should
creative.
be able to display, first off, very sexy body. And if you want to switch from Subaru sales to flag waving, street racing flag waving, you would be an excellent captain. But how about this? I know a guy at a print shop right outside of Atlanta. He's not allowed to operate in the city limits for reasons. But he can make you a garage door cover that would fit right on your garage door. So you have it up. And then as she's pulling in the driveway, you close it. And she's like, why is he closing the garage door? I normally pull it in there. And then, bam, your sexy body right in front of her car.
Okay, let me pitch you on a double. Okay, I'm gonna yes and you. Okay,
Oh, well, that's an interesting term. Okay,
I
yeah.
take two pictures, right? All right.
Yes.
I'm in the same position, right? Mm-hmm. One, I'm in the robe, covered, and that's when she comes to the drive-through, right? But then it opens up, and there's right behind it my dick. So you see, it
Yes.
works out
Yes.
perfectly.
That is a fantastic. I would do
Yes.
that too. Can I?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we all do it? Because
Well-
we tried getting it so nobody could have doors on their house. Because I do think it's important to be transparent in the town.
Absolutely.
And I think your neighbors were just struggling because they maybe haven't had their pictures done yet. But if they saw both the before and after, if you will, I mean, how could you say no?
You can't.
I can. I'll say it right now. No.
Luckily,
Won't someone
he
think
can't do
about
it.
the underaged citizens of this town having to look at skin and
Ivy.
dick all day?
That is
behind the
disgusting.
garage door.
Ivy, what
And
is wrong with
this
you?
This is America. We were built on garage doors and dicks.
No, we
That's
were built on
right.
Puritanism and shame.
That is actually technically true. Both of you are technically correct. It just depends on which century you're talking about. Now, I personally, when I think of just glorious dicks and garages, underage people don't come to mind. So it's not even a thing in my mind. But here's what I'm going to say. If we can mandate everyone in this town does the exact same thing.
Yes.
Nope.
It's equity.
It's a community.
Equity.
Community.
It is a community.
Coming together as the sexy community we know we are.
Exactly.
Jeremy, you are brilliant.
Man, see,
Brilliant.
I don't understand what your problem is with this. At
My
this point.
problem, I don't want to be assaulted with images that are ungodly, unchristian, and maybe may cause a twinge in my body.
Okay, listen to this, Ivy.
What's a twinge?
A twinge. Look it up.
Okay,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
drive.
look this up while you talk.
Last I remember, you have a driver.
Yeah, I am driven.
Twinge.
Okay, so you wouldn't ever see the garage door go up and then the other image. So you're safe.
Twinge.
You don't
I
have
have
to look
eyes.
at it.
I have windows. I can afford several windows on my vehicle.
Okay, well then shut your eyes because you're not driving. You don't have to look.
Shut your mouth because this idea is dumb.
Twinge.
It's not. Don't not insult Mr. Irons
I
here.
am not insulting him. I am insulting
Twinge.
the things he's thinking and saying.
Do you?
Now look it. I understand where you're coming from, and I want to meet you halfway. All right.
Okay.
So let me tell you a story. All right.
Oh.
A story about a young country, coming out from the iron fist of King George, right? And overcoming the obstacles because people just wanted freedom from tea.
Yes.
Freedom from oppression,
Yes.
and to be able to show their naked bodies wherever they wanted to. That's what this country was founded on.
Yes.
And when you think about
Dicks in garages.
in garages, that's what George Washington marched on Pearl Harbor for.
That is
is
true.
why we have the freedoms that we have today. And if I don't want to live in a country where I can't show my dick and sell a Subaru, because that is what America is all about.
Woo!
Amen.
I
Yes.
lost track halfway
fantastic.
through, but I love your energy.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I'm riled up now. Okay,
I know,
first off,
me too.
let's get back to these neighbors. Who are these neighbors?
Well, let me just tell you, all right? Next door to me, there is this family, and I'm putting that in quotation marks to be insulting, but they are living next door to me with their kids, and they're concerned about exposing them to things. And I'm like, exposure. That's how you stay away from getting like fevers and colds and stuff.
Absolutely.
You expose your kids to things.
It's like a
Yes.
virus. You have to get a little bit of it so you can
Exactly.
take a lot of it.
Exactly.
Yes. Community vaccination.
Thank
Exactly.
you. Yes.
Okay, so that's one side. You got
Yeah.
this disgusting family.
Disgusting family.
Okay.
And then on the other side, I have this retired couple, all right?
Oh, that's the worst.
This retired couple. And just because this man apparently, fought in all of the wars. Yeah, and he's like,
So he's
Wow.
violent, is
so
what
he's
you're
violent.
saying.
That's what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. And he doesn't want my naked picture up on the wall. And I'm like, come on, sir.
What was he fighting for then?
Exactly. What were you
Yes.
fighting for?
It's not like we've won a war in a long time.
That's a good
either.
point.
Like he didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Every war that he could have been in was a losing war.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying focus on your wars and less on my house, and maybe
Thank
you
you.
win more of them.
Yes.
Well, I think so.
Brilliant.
Those two people, those two families, that guy. Well, he clearly doesn't even have a family.
No.
He's too busy fighting.
Absolutely.
So we get that guy, run him out of town. I'm fine with that. We get the family, we get them the hell out of here. That's great. You got any across the street neighbors?
I do. It's a meth house.
Oh, well,
But
they're
cool with it.
Yeah, that's cool. They seem
Yeah,
good.
they're fine.
Yeah,
They're-
that's enterprising young
yeah,
people, I'm sure.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, honestly, I want to say, oh my God, I want to say yes to this because it makes me want to have a garage dick, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, can we? Okay, my only tiny amendment.
Not that tiny.
Yeah,
I love
me
a good high
neither.
five.
But so you're 100% right. All the facts that you were saying about the government, because we know a lot about government here, is all right. And when George Washington marched on Pearl Harbor, it was at the time about men's rights to put the
Yeah, high five
garages and
again.
dicks. Yes, yes. But when Sandra Bullock did, she also went to Washington to march. It was so that ladies could put their nude photographs. And so I just want to make it clear. So you're saying the D word a lot.
Oh, if you guys want vaginas in garages, I'm fine with that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Whatever
I mean-
anyone
I
wants
mean, Valentine's
to share.
Day is coming up pretty soon, so she's obviously going to reciprocate.
Oh, I would hope so.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to be clear that all
Absolutely.
It's a tit
genders
for
are
tat
welcome.
scenario.
Exactly.
Oh, you can
Yes.
do tits and tats. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, anything
Oh
you
yeah,
want.
tattoos are highly recommended in town. I have a great tattoo parlor right there next to the Aldi's.
Wow.
Yeah, they do nice work. I noticed that cute little butterfly there on your hip is charming, but you could put like leaves and flowers all around
Well, you don't
it.
see it in this picture, but I have another tattoo you don't see, and it's a tattoo of a tattoo parlor.
You are kidding.
Yeah, it's
How
very,
meta.
Very meta. That's what I was going for. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
You
well,
are so brilliant.
Yeah. I want a tattoo and a tattoo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Does it give tattoo? No, that wouldn't make any sense.
it doesn't.
It's just a
It's a
tattoo.
tattoo.
Yeah, so
I don't
was
have any tattoos.
Just dreaming.
I want to get buried in the cemetery of my choice.
Well,
Yeah.
Ivy,
Yeah.
if you had tattoos, you could show them off on a garage and inside a garage.
No, I like to be discreet and insular.
Okay, well, that could be inside the garage. I
I'd be
think that's
willing-
what you're missing is the discretion that comes from a garage door.
I'd be willing to bet that underneath Ivy's little suit that he's got on, he is covered in tattoos.
You would be wrong.
But okay, strip down. Show
I did
us.
have my eyebrows filled in.
That's a tattoo. You can't be buried in a
No,
cemetery.
I can't.
Okay, if you could get a tattoo, what tattoo would you get though? Like, what would be the signature look?
Yeah, let's
Well,
say your God exists and he's okay with the tattoo.
Okay, well, so I did have this like little fleeting thought a while ago that you know that story in the Bible where Abraham's climbing the mount with his son Isaac and he's going to sacrifice him?
No.
Well, it happened. And so I wanted to maybe have that whole scenario on my back and then God's booming voice is shouting, "No, wait.
Oh, that's cute.
Didn't he let him sacrifice his kid though?
No, he stopped him. He was going to do it. He was committed, but
I'm
he
thinking
didn't.
of the time that God had the devil kill all that guy's whole family.
Which one?
Job?
Oh,
It was a bet. Didn't God make a bet with the devil? And he was like, just do whatever you want to this guy. I don't care about him. He's still going to love me because I'm a psychopath.
yes, that did happen.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
But it wasn't a psychopath. It was he was proving to the world of his generous good nature.
Nothing says good nature like hiring a hitman.
Well, it wouldn't make a great tattoo. I'm
That
sorry.
actually would make a much better tattoo than this
Better
other
than a
one.
tattoo parlor tattoo?
Oh, come on.
Oh
Come
no,
on
the
now.
parlor is the best tattoo of all time.
Now look it. I like a good biblical scene tattoo. Can I offer a suggestion?
Of course.
Bald eagle.
Bald
Yeah,
eagle.
you put that there and then flying over
Yes.
it, bald eagle. Maybe with some flames on it.
Get the patriotic aspect going.
Yeah. It's
My
Jesus.
two loves.
Jesus meets America. Set it on fire. Let's go.
That
What if it's
speaks to my
two
heart.
bald eagles and they're holding a banner in their claws and it says, America, love it or leave it?
Boom.
Yeah, boom, Ivy.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it's getting a little out there, but
And then
I
Jesus
respect
is
it.
underneath it and he's got flames coming out of his hands and it says, suck it libtards.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
but they're riding the Subaru.
And then,
Yes.
fantastic. And they can say,
Yes.
presented, what's the name of your dealership?
It's Simmons Subaru.
Presented by Simmons Subaru.
Yes, yeah. And then a small drawing of Jeremy's face and body. Maybe you could use this picture as inspiration.
Yes.
Just next to the Subaru
Here, I'll
part.
tell you what,
I-
I'll email this to you,
I do
Ivy.
love all these ideas for this hypothetical scenario if I would ever get a tattoo, which will never happen. So thank you for helping me figure this
My
out.
name
Well,
is
if you don't get it,
Ivy
I might get it instead.
Cicero
Please do.
Bronte
I would
the fourth
love
at
to never look at it
gmail.com.
on your wrinkly,
Send.
dry body that you don't lotion.
Well, it's because I can't put the baby oil on because I learned it was a problem from the babies. If I knew of a good, responsible, socially responsible
Beverly.
lotion, I would use it.
Just
But
I
get
thought it would be
yourself some
funny.
Jergens.
I thought it was funny
what
when
was
I told
funny?
you baby oil was made out of babies, but now your dusty skin flakes are getting everywhere, and it's
Why
much.
would you tell me something
Why
so
would you do
terrible
that?
about the world?
What?
I don't know. I just say facts occasionally.
Wait,
and
so
not
it's
all of them
not
are true.
I could be using the oil?
No,
Okay,
they
hold-
don't use
I'm
babies
sorry.
for baby oil.
Okay.
That's idiotic.
Jeremy, can you give us 1 second?
Sure.
All in favor of censuring Ivy right now for lying to a council member, say aye.
Wait,
No.
all these months I've been ashy.
Bev, say aye.
I have been ashy,
You've been beautiful in your
No.
own way.
but it's because I was told, and that Vassals were made out of Vassals.
Yes.
Vaseline was made out of. I haven't been able to use Vaseline. I haven't been able to use baby oil. I haven't been able to use baby powder. I didn't even know I wasn't going to use Dove lotion. I'm not about to be killing birds. And it turns out I could have been looking as handsome as Jeremy this whole time.
Censure him, Bev.
Don't do
Vote
it.
yes. Vote. Say aye, Bev.
Okay,
Aye. Censured.
Oh, it's almost unanimous.
Thank you. That is a good
almost
point.
unanimous.
That is a very good point. Thank you.
Okay,
all
right
right.
after
So anyway,
this, I'm
back
going
to
to go
this.
get some baby oil or whatever kind of lotion you use, Jeremy, because I would
do you
kill
use?
to look up anything like you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a classic Johnson & Johnson man. You know,
that's the good
absolutely.
stuff.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah, obviously. Look at that. Yeah, that's a Johnson shine right there.
That's yeah.
Who took your pictures? Because they did you were a beautiful man in real life,
Thank
but
you,
I
thank
can
you.
see it really coming through the image here.
Okay, so this is going to surprise you. Bill the mechanic.
Bill!
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He takes great pictures. He's a very artistic guy. He's got an eye for it.
We should
my
get him on the phone and see if
gosh.
he's got any availability.
Do you think he would take my pictures, but it wouldn't be weird? Or do you think it would be weird for him to take my pictures?
No, here's the beautiful thing. He could take your pictures and change your oil. So you just knock
Oh, really?
it all out in one little afternoon.
What a great business
nice.
model. What a great business model.
Bundle it.
Yeah.
But isn't he married?
Oh, he's married, but so that's why you know it's safe, right?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
you
point.
are so smart.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
He's married. He's not going to do anything, right? He's
You're
not gonna-
right.
Why would he?
Why would he? He's,
What's the
You're
point?
right.
Exactly.
He's got the
Okay.
cow. He doesn't need the milk.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's the saying.
I think so too.
I think that's
Chocolate
how it's-
milk
yeah.
is my favorite.
Brown cows.
So I guess this is making me feel safe as a single lady going into the mechanic shop to get my nudes done. Because my husband used to do them, obviously, and it's hard to get nudes done as a single lady and know you're safe.
Well, I don't like to make myself vulnerable. You know, I don't like to put myself out there in a physical and he has this way of making me feel safe. Like I just want to lay in his arms and feel comforted
Oh.
and
Good
feel
guy.
taken care of. And,
Did you get to do that?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how
wow.
we kind of warmed me up. We just like hugged for 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
It was really magical.
Ivy, you should look into this.
Why?
Because you could use some good warm hugging.
No.
Can he do
I haven't had
just the
physical
hugs?
contact in 3 months. I don't want to start now.
He does. Yeah, he can do the hugs, and sometimes he'll just make you do long eye contact. And it's just like,
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get him on the phone real quick because I want to see. Is that okay? Can we take a second?
Oh, you're gonna call?
I'm gonna call him
Bill?
real quick and just see because I need to get Ivy in there.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want physical contact. I don't want eye contact. I don't want any contact with anyone
Okay,
that's
hold
at
on.
least
Boop, 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 boop,
below
boop,
2
boop.
social statuses lower than me.
Bill.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. It's Boomer down at the council.
Oh, Booms.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what you calling me for?
Oh man, I heard you're doing hug sessions followed by some boudoir.
Who told you that?
Is it okay if I tell him?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we got Jeremy from the Subaru dealership here.
Oh, man. That is an attractive man if I've ever seen one. Do you know?
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is kind of a secret. But
Hold on, let me
I
put you
do-
on speaker.
Oh, it's just, well, was
Yeah, go for it. What were you saying?
Well, I was just
There's
gonna-
nobody here. It's fine.
Okay, well, so I've been doing these sexy pictures
Yeah.
in the shop while the boys are doing the oil change. And he was my most amazing client. I mean, I've never touched a man like that before. And we hugged. I mean, it had got to be 20, 25, 30 minutes.
That's what he was saying. That
Wait,
sounds.
you talked to him. He
Yeah,
told
he's
you
right
all
here.
that.
Say hi.
You said no one was here.
Oh no, I put you on speaker, and we're in a council
Oh,
meeting.
Jeremy, well, I'm sorry you had to hear all that.
No. The feeling was mutual. I'd never experienced a connection like that. It was like on a deeper level, like on my molecular level, and to see the connection there. And I'm glad to know you felt the same way I was feeling.
I absolutely did. And, you know, I do this with men and women and people all around the town, and it has really changed my life and my marriage to Carol.
Ivy's here. You remember Ivy from that time at that party?
Oh, Ivy.
Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering if I can get him in just for 20, 25 minute
Please,
hugs.
no.
session.
Oh, yeah,
No,
I
no.
got,
He's gonna struggle. You're gonna have to hold him
It's
down.
fine. You can take his money, but I won't be there.
I had a cancellation in about 40 minutes if he could get here by then.
Can you come here, maybe? Can you do it? Because he's not gonna want to go.
Well, I
busy.
can, but the oil change will not be included because part of it is that you're right there at the oil change, but I've never thought of doing
I drive a
it.
Tesla. It doesn't have oil.
Oh, it does actually. It's
Not mine.
It's lubricated. It's just not the same. Anyway, Bev, did you have something you wanted to talk to Bill about?
Yes. Bill, you may know me as, I'm really nervous because I really would love to have a deep, meaningful connection with the person, and what you're describing that you had with Jeremy's beautiful, but I don't want to fall in love with you and then have a whole thing with your wife because, Carol's a beautiful woman. So, would you mind taking nude photos of me for the garage, sir?
Oh, Beverly, I would be honored and touched, and you should know that Carol is my one and only true love, and what I had with Jeremy and some of my other clients does not in any way preclude you from falling in love with me, but it does preclude you from breaking up my marriage, because that is a get-out-of-town level offense in this town.
They do call her the Widowmaker.
Yeah, and actually, to be fair, Bill, we don't care what happens with your marriage. So if you want to do anything, that's fine.
I would never. How dare you, Boomer?
I'm just, Bill, come on. It's Booms. It's all Boomhauer here. You know me.
Yeah, you're a little skank.
All right. You know what, Bill? I got to go. Click. So, Ivy, I'm sure we'll probably get you in there.
I'm sure you won't.
Okay. Jeremy, I think I got a solution for your problem.
All right. I'm all ears.
Okay, so your neighbors are saying they don't want to have to look at your house and see your boudoir photography.
Correct.
We put your photography on their house. That way, when they're inside, they can't see it.
I love that.
Oh, yeah. And then your house will have their nudity picture. You could take some of my nudities.
If you want to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that negates the thing, because
it's got to be there. You're
they
right.
don't want to see his pictures.
You're
so.
right. Proximity.
There is a solution that will make everyone happy. And if you want me to tell you what it is, I'm happy to do so now.
I'm good. Anybody else?
I think I know what you're probably getting at, Ivy, is that we should all be naked all the time.
Yes.
And being real suggestive with our bodies.
Oh, that's a great solution.
All in favor of nudity.
No. I thought there would be more interest in what I had to say.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you have to say?
Well, no, I think we should do have a little plausible deniability with everything that's going on around you. You know, you don't have to paint the pictures on the side of your house or the garage. Just have a signal that goes into the sky that illuminates the sky with your naked body. And so when your wife is on the way home, you can just turn it on and then turn it back off.
Like a bat signal, but for dicks.
Oh my God, I love that. That right there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I see. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yes.
Amen.
That's how I do my taxes. That is exactly a great idea.
What are
And then
taxes?
if your neighbors complain, you'll just tell everyone that they're crazy and imagining things.
Yeah, I don't see any dick in the sky.
No.
And then when you turn your back, boom, there it is.
There's a dick.
Wait,
I
so
love this
you
idea.
can turn any nude photograph into a light show? Is that what I'm understanding?
Have you been to Stone Mountain?
I have, but I've never been nude on it.
Oh, you haven't lived. Get on that train that goes up and then that goes nowhere, and it costs $50.
But I want a naked picture of me to be in the light show.
Oh,
And they play all this music and stuff. Do you think Bill does videos? Because I could do a dancey video. Because the light is a multimedia presentation.
That's next level. That's like Valentine's Day 2025. Like that's
What?
yeah, a light spectacle.
what do you think the world will be like in 2025?
Well, there'll be naked people in the sky.
And a lot more laser lights.
And I'll be president.
Doubtful.
Okay,
Not
well-
after. Not if you can't. If you can't accept non-sexual hug from a man for 25 minutes straight, you will never make it as president.
No, I'm not shaking hands. I'm not kissing babies. I'm getting down to business.
Nobody.
Did we say you had to shake hands with Bill or
No.
touch his baby?
I
No,
would
but-
say he would probably not want you to touch his baby.
No.
Well, great. We're on the same page.
Okay, so win-win-win. I
Yeah.
can't wait till 2025 when my naked, beautiful body, I could get lots of pictures and you could see me throughout the ages.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you, Jeremy, throughout the different ages.
And as long as there's like an underscore of Georgia on my mind, that's really
Georgia.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, and I would like to formally announce my candidacy for president. I'm running in 2025.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Next election year, yes.
Well, no, see, I'm skipping like this one. There's like 5 people running.
I'm really not interested.
I wouldn't stand a chance, but in 2025, I'd be
There
the
you go.
only person.
Nobody
Yeah.
see it coming.
That's right, and that's when your term here is up.
They call me a dark horse candidate. Yeah.
Like one on a trampoline.
No, like a dumbwaiter.
Hey, now come on.
That's
Now,
hurtful.
come on.
Jeremy, I thought you were the most brilliant man in this town. But I don't know if you
It
were
was
here.
good, but
You
I
just
mean,
got Subaru.
Oh, I got Subaru'd Outback.
what does that mean?
I don't know, but that's what they say over at Simmons Subaru.
Yeah, you got Outback. You got Outback.
All right, well, good. So I got an idea. I like you. I think you're great. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Let's start by running both those families out of town. Just eliminate that, okay?
No, but our tax base.
All in favor?
Yay!
I heard a lot of yays.
Yeah,
That
it
was basically
yay.
unanimous. Okay. And then so now next up, all in favor of allocating around $50,000 or $60,000 to help our friend get his dick in his garage.
Yes.
Yes.
And a lot of that money will be going to Bill, so it's really a small business loan.
There you go.
There you go.
Because he's got to be taking a lot of these images and the 3D things.
Oh
and
my God!
The
Have you ever
light show.
considered just a sculpture? Just a 20, 25 foot tall dick sculpture?
Here's the problem. I feel like that's been done. It's like
Yeah.
it's a cliche. It's like that's what she's expecting. That's why you gotta turn when she thinks you're gonna swerve. You know?
Yeah, because you literally can buy a dick sculpture on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Ivy, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes,
Do you want a dick sculpture on the internet?
I would prefer not.
Okay, we'll move on then. I was actually looking at Bev. I was going to yell at Bev, but then I said Ivy, so I had to just pivot real quick because you thought I was going to turn and I swerved.
Okay, great.
Now you're getting it.
The thought process of Boomer.
You got Outback Subaru.
I'm learning. Okay, and then just real quick, we get you $60,000. Have fun. And then if you want to maybe partner up with a pool store, get some cross advertisement going on for your Subaru dealership.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's allocate $200,000-$300,000 for some cross advertisement.
Absolutely
Can I be
not.
in the ads?
Absolutely.
Okay, then yay.
All in favor?
Yay.
Man, we are making stuff happen
This
today.
is how government gets done.
Thank
See?
you.
Yes.
Dark
this is
horse
exactly
candidate.
what Abraham Lincoln was talking about when he was walking around on those bridges of to Narnia. Wasn't it where he went?
It's
No,
I don't
Madison
think
County.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Gosh darn, I was trying to be smart.
you did a good job of it, of trying.
Well, I'm really pleased that we've had Jeremy come and shed light on the founding of our nation and our government and the importance of the future. You've really touched the past, the present, and the future, and my heart and my lustful heart as well.
Ivy,
Wow.
you look like you want to say something.
No, I'm just. No one listens to me. No one follows my advice. Y'all just vote on things and waste money. And this lovely gentleman over here coming in and demanding that we do this for him. And I feel like I'm wallpaper.
Okay. Let's
At the core of this issue are family values.
Thank
His
you.
marriage is what we are fighting for, and people trying to break up his marriage. So do not forget what this started with.
Do you know what I haven't forgotten? The two families that we are kicking out of town to save his marriage.
I already forgot
Where
about
are your
him.
family values on those?
They were trying to break up his. And
Yeah.
you know what? If they focused on their own families instead of their neighbors, they would be much better off.
Sing it, Bev.
Okay. All right. Well, you said it. Must be truth.
Yep.
And they're all in District 2, so I don't care about them.
No, but I want to say that I do appreciate, and I want you to know I heard everything you said. You know?
Okay.
And I appreciate all that said. And I appreciate all that you all do here on the council. Like I see the hard work that you guys put into it.
So hard.
And I mean, I can't imagine what this town would be like without you all. And it's only because of you and the work that you do and letting me do whatever the hell I want to do that this town can really move forward. So I appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Let's go ahead and give him an extra $25,000.
Yeah, that was
all in
worth it.
favor.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually unanimous.
Yay!
Yeah. Which is basically not unanimous if you think about it.
Well,
I don't
I
get
won't.
it. Well, I feel so thrilled and honored today, and I'm really looking forward to 2025. So thank you, Jeremy, for being here and
Absolutely.
helping.
I feel like we
helping
definitely
us.
got something accomplished today.
We did, and I got to make an appointment with Bill because he really does beautiful work.
Yes, it's. Oh, and these are here now. These are mine. I can keep these.
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, share them with your friends.
Do you know how to get it on my TV at home?
Oh yeah. I can just I'll airdrop it. It'll just show up later on.
Wow! I had no idea Jeremy controlled all the TVs.
Can you run by Ivy's and just airdrop it on his too?
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna run up and down the street, just airdropping it. Just airdropping it on whoever who's around. Just
Fantastic
airdrop it on
idea.
you. If you're listening
wow.
to this, it's airdropped on you.
And
wow!
if you ever want to do like a couple's boudoir photo shoot with me, excuse me. But did you have something to say? Do you not like
Just an involuntary reaction.
I'm just saying, let's all do one. Let's do a group boudoir.
to commemorate this wonderful meeting?
Yes,
absolutely.
I
Group
think
boudoir.
yes, the government would be well served for people to see again transparency.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I learned the word boudoir, which means sexy photos, but not all the way nude.
In French.
In what?
In France.
In French. And what about this? I like transparency. What if we all wrap ourselves in saran wrap so everything's all squishy, and then we do the boudoir photos?
Oh, that's a good idea, and I look less ashy in saran wrap.
That's true. All right, well, good. Jeremy, I want to thank you for coming in today.
Absolutely.
It's been fantastic.
Yes.
If you ever want to just hang out, you just come by the pool store and say hi.
I appreciate it. Thank you for indulging me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for indulging me, if you know what I'm saying.
Go indulge yourself.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. All right, thanks a lot. Meeting adjourned.
This has been Welcome to Colonel with Betsy Reeves, Marlon Mooney, and Davy Pierce. Today's guest was played by Jon Carr. Welcome to Colonel is a WQNL production and is recorded right here in the beautiful Train Museum in downtown Colonel, Georgia. Follow us on Instagram at Welcome to Colonel, and please be sure to like and subscribe to Welcome to Colonel on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever quality podcasts are found.